Nice. Nice artwork. And it says Bex.exp. Welcome to the video. So, the question is how to question yourself. How to question yourself? Well, I talk a lot about questioning yourself in order to understand yourself on this channel, right? So, the question is how to question yourself. Well, the thing is, first, think of a question. Step 1, make a question. Step 2, ask yourself the question. Step 3, don't answer the question. That's important. Don't answer the question. Keep it in your mind. Brew in it. Stew in it. Like a soup. A soup. Chill in the soup, you know?
Understand the question.
Understand the question. Let's say a question. What do I say? Let's say I question myself for, okay, what do I want my life to look like, right? And then it's like, it's a straightforward question, but you have to question your understanding of your question too. Like, what do you want your life to look like? Or is a better question, what do you think your life should look like? Or it's a better question, what do you think is best for you, for your life? And then, let's say those questions I'm a little bit stewing and brewing in them for like a few, it could be even days, can become minutes, hours, days that you don't answer this question. The point of questioning yourself is not really to quickly give answer to this question. It's more to direct your mind and your intention towards the way that that direction points to. So the direction is, the question is, what do I want out of life? Okay, that's a good question to ask yourself. And I'm not talking about what am I gonna eat later, you know? But for example, if your goal is to lose weight or to build muscle or something, then that can be an important question. But you can answer that quickly. But for big questions like, what do I want out of life? Who do I want to be? You know? Don't rush to answer that question. Take your time with that question. And try to understand, like, let's say a response pops up in your mind, right? Because they will pop up sooner or later. Question your response. Is that a good response? Is that a valid response? Do I even understand my response? Let's say, for me, for example, I want to be a man of integrity. Okay, so you want to be a man of integrity, yeah. Is that all you want to be? No, that's not all I want to be, but that's at least, I think, one part I want for how I want to be in the future. A good man of integrity. All right, so what is a good man to you? What is a good man to you? Oh, you see, a different question pops up, and you think about a different question. Like, oh, a good man. Yeah, a good man. Is a good man someone that just follows the crowd and does what other people think is good? Like, people do that, but I don't believe that is good. A good man is from within. From in your heart, you know what for you is right and good. And why do you know that? Because you question yourself about your intentions. But that's like one question from that answer we just gave. The other question is, what is even integrity to me? When you think of integrity, when you say integrity, what do you mean? Like in the life, or in the reality, or in your own experience, what are you designating as this is integrity? And that can be different from what someone else thinks is integrity, or let's say from what do you think is a good man? And that is different from what someone else thinks is a good man or woman. Woman, you are welcome on this channel too. Anyway, so you question yourself, you give an answer, and you don't rush your answer. You have an answer, you question your answer. You question your beliefs. You question your understanding of even certain words. If they're not clear to you, just question yourself. Maybe look up what normal people think that means, right? And what do you think it means? What do you think is important? That's the big thing, right? So, in order to live a better life, a more fulfilled life, a more content life, you have to, you have to be patient with yourself, and you have to question yourself, and you have to, think about these things, because these are important questions that most people are ignoring in their life. And it's just, to ignore that, you're just shooting yourself in the foot, because this specific life, you will only live once, and there are probably no do-overs. So better to be prepared for the future than to be unprepared. And the more you question yourself, the more you will have a clear direction that you know you should go. Like many people lack a purpose in their life, and it's because they don't question themselves about who they are, who they want to be, who they want to become, how they want to react, what kind of man they want to be, what kind of qualities, or woman, what kind of qualities you want to have. So these are all important questions, and all these questions should not be ignored, and all these questions should be given the appropriate time to consider them and to stew in them. So yeah, man, question yourself in order to understand yourself, and yeah, that is how you question yourself. The moment you give an answer, you question your understanding of that answer also. So you question, and you ask why, It's very important to be clear with your intentions. Even ask yourself, why am I questioning myself? Because it's important. Am I questioning myself out of anxiety and stress and whatever, or am I more, I want generally to improve my life, and I want to stop worrying so much about life. So a peaceful approach. Goodbye.